What's going on, YouTube? It's me, it's the Mask Man. Mr. Mask Man if you're nasty. Yeah, Mr. Mask Man if you're not nasty. Um, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. Today I want to be talking about ADOS and DJ Vlad. Now, for those of you who do not know, ADOS stands for American Descendants of Slavery. And DJ Vlad is a YouTuber who has a YouTube channel called Vlad TV, and it's a hip hop website. It's a white guy. And he has he does hip hop commentary, stuff like that. You know, he interviews different celebrities, and for about an hour and a half, and then he chops up the video into like 6 or 7 minutes so he can maximize the amounts of views that he gets per video. Quite an ingenious little racket he runs over there. Quite an ingenious little racket. The thing is that for whatever reason, DJ Vlad started to talk about reparations. Probably because ADOS, which was the hashtag acronym that was started by Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore, that's been gaining some traction, and what they speak on is reparations for slavery. And they have made ADOS our own ethnic group. They have laid out the case and made the case to look at ADOS as our own ethnic group. They didn't make us our own ethnic group. They laid out the case that we are our own ethnic group. So, that being the case, ADOS is something that is building towards getting reparations. And Vlad heard about the groundswell and the amount of attention that reparations was getting, and he said that he supports reparations in the form of, education, in the form of free college tuition. And a lot of people did not like what DJ Vlad had to say about that. A lot of people didn't like Vlad weighing in on that. They took umbrage with him speaking on that and speaking on it as if free education would somehow be reparations. And I just want to say that I have a problem with DJ Vlad being in this conversation. I take issue with DJ Vlad being in this conversation and being so arrogant about the way that he's in the conversation. First of all, in his interviews, he doesn't even get the name right. He says African descendants of slaves. And it's not African, it's American descendants of slaves. It's a very deliberate thing, ADOS. It's very deliberate. It's not by accident. It's American descendants of slavery. Because we are American citizens, we built America, and the case that's being made on our behalf for reparations has to do with a claim against America. We're making a claim against America. If your ancestors weren't slaves in America, then you have no claim to receive reparations in America. That means if you're an African from Nigeria or Ghana or Haiti, then you're not entitled to American reparations. It's only if your people were a descendant of American slavery, American chattel slavery. That's the only way you get reparations. It's a claim against America. So I don't like that he's disrespectful, that he can't even get the name right, that he can't even get the title right of what it's called. And I don't like how arrogant he is about speaking about it as if he's entitled to get into the conversation and muddy the waters and just speak however he wants to speak without doing any kind of research. It's like you're in a black space. Hip hop is a black space. You're a guest in the house of hip hop, as Lord Jamar would like to say. And you don't have any more respect for the people that you target with your content than to not even get the name ADOS correct. A growing movement. You don't even have enough respect to get the name right. I don't like that. I don't like how Vlad is coming off. I don't like what Vlad is doing. I don't like how Vlad is talking. So, if anybody doesn't know about Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore, please go check them out. Please go look them up. They're phenomenal speakers. They're phenomenal minds. I couldn't possibly do them justice. I'm not smart enough to articulate the points that they make. You know, I'm just some broke ass nigga on the internet. So don't listen to me. Go check them out for yourselves, and go check out DJ Vlad and see what you think about how he is attacking the reparations argument and free education. Let me tell you something. I got a college degree, and I work in laundry. I work for a casino and I do laundry. So let me tell you, a college degree ain't all it's cracked up to be. I make minimum wage. Bruh, college degree ain't all it's cracked up to be. College degree ain't hitting on shit. I got a degree in business administration. College degree ain't hitting on shit, man. It's really not. So don't be fooled. Don't be led astray about what they talking about. College education. No, we need reparations. We need real reparations. We don't need it in the form of a college degree. And what else did I want to say? Trying to remember. I can't think of it now. But anyway, yeah, college degree ain't all it's cracked up to be. We need real reparations. We need a real reparations plan. We need to close the racial wealth gap. And that's what needs to happen. and it's not gonna happen, with free education. It's not gonna happen with that. That's not gonna get it done. We need a real plan. We need a real strategy. We need real things done, and we don't need DJ Vlad coming in just speaking his mind however he wants to speak it, talking about whatever kind of nonsense he wants to talk. Save that for useless hip hop babble. Don't get into the reparations conversation and try to steer it in a direction that you want it to be in because you're more comfortable with it being that way. And oh yeah, now I remember. He says that it needs to be in the form of education because people don't want to. 80% of people don't want to do cash reparations. Well, they don't tell that to gays. They don't tell that to immigrants. They don't tell that to anybody else. That 80% of the country doesn't want to do it, so I guess it can't. You should just give up. They don't tell anybody else that. But when it comes to black folks, you want to tell us, most people don't want to do it. They don't want to do it, so you should take it another way. You should do something. You should do something else. You shouldn't do that. Nobody give a fuck what 80% of the country wants. The shit is gonna happen, whether they like it or not. It doesn't matter what they want. The government of America owes ADOS, and the government of America is gonna pay ADOS. That's what's gotta happen. And it doesn't matter how many people oppose it, how many people oppose cash reparations. We're going to get cash reparations. And we're going to continue to get cash reparations until the racial wealth gap is closed. So Vlad needs to chill out. He won't, but he needs to chill out. And he needs to stay in his lane. See, this is a prime example of nigga, stay in your lane. This is a prime example of that. Nigga, stay in your lane. You got a lane, stay in your lane. And motherfuckers don't want to stay in their lane sometimes, and you gotta smack them and put them back in their lane. Like, nigga, get in your lane. This ain't your lane. This ain't what you do. You don't know enough. You're not smart enough. You like me. I'm not smart enough to be having this conversation. But I'm some nigga on the internet that just likes to talk about random shit. So I get to talk about random shit. But you got a bigger platform. You got more of an obligation. You're established. You hold more of a position. So why are you just talking random shit like you can just talk randomly like it don't matter what you say? Like, no, nigga. If you can't contribute to the conversation, then you need to stay away from the conversation because you're not qualified to have the conversation. And you need to recognize when you're not qualified to have the conversation. Because you're not, Vlad. You're not qualified. You're like me. You're not qualified. We're not qualified to have a conversation. So stay in your lane, Vlad. Stay in your lane, Vlad. That's all I got to say. As always, if you want me to talk about a certain subject, if you want me to talk about a certain things, leave it in the comments. If I see it and I feel that I can add something to it, I will. I'll be sure to get back with you. Please, if you see my videos, try to engage with me. Try to work with me because I'm trying to build something here. I'm trying to do something. I got a job that I dislike, that I'm trying to get away from. I know that I probably cannot make this a career, but I want to make this a rewarding hobby, something that enables me to meet people and get out here and deal with people in a particular way. I want to build this up and I want to make this something, and I want to do something in my city. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, so I want to do something in Shreveport. I want to build this, and I want to do something with this, and I need your help. So help a brother out. If you, and the way you can help me out is give me something to talk about, because I don't know what's going on. I don't keep up with most stuff. I'm a bit of a hermit. and I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to break out of my shell. But help a nigga out. Help a nigga out. You know, if you see my videos, if you like what I do, if you like what I talk about, you know, give me some more stuff to talk about. Give me some ammunition. Give me something to work with. Recommend me to your friends. You know, get a watch party. You know, say, hey, this nigga, he cool. He be talking about some shit. You know, gather around and let's build together. Let's really build together, because I wanna get to know you. I wanna get around you. I wanna, you know, be there for you. You know, I'm not Jason Black and I'm not your humble servant, but you know, I'm working on me. I'm working on me and I'm trying to get better. So help a nigga out. As always, you know, check me out. You know, come back, subscribe, like, favorite, hit the bell, do all the good shit. Peace out. I'm gone.